Hey y'all, sorry, it's been one of those nights. Like, I feel like I keep be tripping, like, keep be messing up in the introduction. And so I'm just like, okay, I gotta redo it. So, happy Promo Tuesday, y'all. Hope everyone's doing well. So, I'm hanging in there. It was a pretty tough day for me. It started off pretty good, but then, earlier, you know, um, yeah, I just felt like I was in that space where I felt as if I was not allowed to make mistakes, and I felt like I was being judged by people. And obviously, I'm not going to get too much into it, but I will say, I'm just, trying to take this eating disorder relapse and the anorexia, in particular, one day at a time. I know it doesn't mean I'm a failure, even though like today was one of those days where I felt like a failure, and I just felt like I could never do anything right, and it was just really tough. And there's a lot that I am still processing. Um, but, it's a daily process, one day at a time. But, I'm just really glad to be here for Promo Tuesday. I know I'm definitely in a vulnerable place, but I recognize that's okay. Because at the end of the day, the show must go on. So, I just want to give a shout out to all of y'all that have shown your support and your love. I'm really grateful for y'all's support. It's always nice, to have support from you guys. Like, I know my worth as an R&B queen, and through my transcending and find the spiritual awakening, which, has really taken me a lot of hard work. And I'm proud of myself for that, because, yeah, I mean, I've reached a confidence, despite, the struggles, with what I just talked about in the beginning. I won't get into it again. But despite that, I feel like my self-awareness has been great, and I've really had the willingness to like work through it, you know. And I feel like it's good because I have the capacity to be honest. And I like what I like about myself is that I'm always willing to keep on improving. I'm not really someone who's quick to judge someone or criticize, because that's personally something I don't like when people do that to me. Probably because I'm a perfectionist, and obviously that's kind of irrelevant to the cover I'm gonna do. Well, maybe. But at the end of the day, I just had to like, stay in my own lane and just realize that I need to just, not take things so seriously a lot of times. Like, that's something I'm still working on. And that's a part of perfectionism, is that like sometimes I'll just be like so uptight, and I'll just be taking myself way too seriously for real. And I have to realize that a lot of times, like when I'm being criticized or judged, it has nothing really to do personally with me. It has everything to do with them. Um, but at the end of the day, like, I know my worth, and I'm not gonna, try to prove myself to somebody, because at the end of the day, I know who I am, and I don't need, to seek approval from people. If someone criticizes me, then that's a measure of their insecurities, and and that's on them. So really, I could care less about the approval of what others think of me and their opinions, because at the end of the day, I found my true self, and I'm loving the person I am. And yeah, I know how to be vulnerable and admit, the exact nature of my wrongs. And also, I know how to really have the capacity to be honest with myself. Okay, I'm be like too uptight right now. But I just had to like let that out, because I mean, seriously, like, people's energy be tripping, like, for real. Like, people need to like stay in their own lane, and they need to like, you know, but anyway, let me not get into the documentary about that, because I feel like that was already unnecessary. So, but yeah, it was a frustrating day, and I don't know, it was one of those days where I felt like my feelings were dismissed, and I was seen as like just someone who can't. Anyway, let me not get into that, because like I didn't need to get into that in the first place. But it was just one of those days. And it's unfortunate it had to be on Promo Tuesday, but here I am. So, the show has to go on. So, like, what? Okay. Empty spaces filled me up with homes, distant faces with no place left to go. Without you within me, I can't find no rest. Where I'm going is anybody's guess. I tried to go like I never knew you. I'm awake, but my world is half asleep. I pray for this heart to be unbroken. Without you, all I'm going to be is incomplete. This will be the journey for you. Voices tell me I should carry on, but I am swimming in an ocean all alone. Baby, my baby, it's written on your face. You still wonder if we made a big mistake. I tried to go like I never knew you. I'm awake, but my world is half asleep. I pray for this heart to be unbroken. Without you, all I'm going to be is incomplete. I don't mean to drag it on, but I can't seem to let you go. I don't want to make you face this world alone. I want to let you go. I tried to go like I never knew you. I'm awake, but my world is half asleep. I pray for this heart to be unbroken, but without you, all